y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa Explains It All. Today I am showing you my basic summer makeup look. It's been so long since I just sat down and just kind of did makeup in front of the camera. I don't wear a whole lot in the summertime. I usually kind of go a little bit lighter, try to look very fresh, very glowy, nothing that will like be super heavy and melt off your face. So come along with me as I show you what I do for kind of an everyday makeup look. So first we get that hair up and off our face because this is how I'm wearing it anyways most of the summertime, and I'm starting out with skincare. So I've just washed my face and I am using a serum. I am using a Derma E vitamin C serum, and this has kind of been really just like a good daily serum to brighten up my skin and just kind of provide a little bit of extra moisture to everything. Don't forget to take your skincare onto your neck and all the way down, ladies. Don't neglect the neck. So I'm doing that. And then I am using a very basic moisturizer that I really like from the drugstore. It's just this CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. So next we have a game-changing product for me. I absolutely love this. I cannot recommend enough. It's a drugstore product and it is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I have this in shade 2, which is Fair Light, because I am very fair and very light. But it's awesome. The only thing I would change is the applicator. So you have to make sure that you have like really clean skin because it's a doe foot applicator, which I kind of wish it was like a pump, but I absolutely love this. And I'm going to show you just kind of a little bit what it looks like on my hand here. And it is tinted, but it's kind of like a dupe, I think, for the Charlotte Tilbury like Hollywood Glow filter. And it really does a good job. I was trying to see if I could show you like the luminosity on it. It doesn't really look like super like glittery or anything like that, but it does add a really nice like healthy glow to the face and a slight tint. So usually I will, with clean hands, dip this in twice and just put it on my hands and then use this as like my base, if you will, because it's kind of tinted. And like instantly I just look like I've gotten a facial. And I wore this on camera one time for a work meeting, and the girl like stopped me that I was meeting with and was like, "What did you do to your skin?" And I was like, "Oh, let me tell you about this product." It's so nice. So I just kind of rub it in and it feels very much like just like a lotion. It goes on really well. And it just looks like you have very healthy, just hydrated skin without looking like it is like crazy, like cakey or anything like that. So I love it. This one has been an amazing base for me to start with. Now to conceal and cover up spots, pick your favorite concealer, but I'm using a lightweight one. This is the Yensa brand. Yensa, I think it's called Skin on Skin. It's a BB and CC full coverage concealer. So I got a little sample here and I need to buy the full product because I have just been loving it. And it is a fairly lightweight, I was gonna see if it will actually show up on camera here, but fairly lightweight feeling, but it's really full coverage like foundation, or it's a concealer rather. So I am just gonna put a few dots here. It goes on as a nice liquid and it helps to camouflage those dark circles and just under eye pigmentation. So I just sort of pat that in. I know I'm supposed to be doing less concealer now that I have those pesky under eye lines, but I just can't get past doing all over. I can't get past it. I know the trend now is to do less makeup and just like a little bit here and a little bit here, but I really just love doing it all under the eye because I have dark circles all under my eye. So there's that. I do kind of put it under my nose for like almost a faux highlight, if you will. So I'm just on the chin here. And then any places that I have any kind of acne or something that I want to kind of cover up, you can do that as well and just kind of blend that in and just kind of see if there's any other spots that I usually conceal that maybe are just not as cute. Next, I'm using the Rare Beauty cream blush, and I actually have a couple samples that I'm trying, but I do love the colors. I'm using Happy today, which is the brighter pink of the two, so this one on the right here. And you really do not need a lot of this. It's a really good product, and I really love Selena Gomez's like whole Rare Beauty line, but really just need like a couple dots right on your cheekbone there. And I'm just using my fingers to kind of blend that in using mixture of like, you know, like a stippling motion and blending and rubbing in until you get like a nice natural looking youthful flush. So, and I am using my viewfinder here, so sorry I'm looking off to the side, and I kind of take it up above my nose a little bit for sort of that natural youthful flush. For brows, I go really minimalistic with brows. I don't really need a whole lot of filling in, but I am gonna just gel them up, and my favorite is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This used to come in a different package, and now they've switched to gold. So I just gel those straight up, and if you want to fill in your brows, you certainly can, but I'm going for, again, a very natural look, so that's really all I'm doing for brows. For shadows, I'm going very light. I'm using my favorite Stila. This is in the shade Kitten, and it's a really nice pink sort of champagne color, and it is very pretty, just to add a little bit of a pearlescent highlight to the brow bone and the inner corners. I do that just to add that like light, and then I will actually add it to the eyelid as well, just very basic, simple. And then for the transition shade, I am using something by Karmela Cosmetics, and this is a pressed shadow in the shade Mystique, I think it is. I will add that in here. It's just a duo, but I'm using the just neutral, but it's basically any neutral shade will work. I'm wanting to go kind of, you know, very light and neutral so that it matches whatever I wear, and it's not really, I'm not really doing like an eyeshadow look, just kind of adding a little bit of separation to my eyelid. So really not wanting to do anything heavy at all. So there is that. And then if you wanted to, you could just go and do a swipe of mascara, but I do like to have a little bit of a liner. So instead of a full-on eyeliner, I am gonna use an eyeshadow. So grab yourself a whatever eyeliner color complements your hair and your skin tone. I'm using a dark brown shadow for my hair. It's dark brown, so I'm using Tati Beauty. It looks very dirty, but I'm using Tati Beauty, her dark brown color. And I'm using a very tiny angled brush from Eco Tools. This one is really awesome. It's really small, and it's great for just being able to come up here and just get a little bit of product on the brush, and then just kind of stamp yourself like a tiny little wing, just a little stamp, and then you can smudge the rest of your product right into the lash line. There's the difference, and this is a great alternative to doing a liner if you don't really want to do like a heavy bold liner, but you just want a little something something. And the trick is to get really close to the lashes, really close to the lash line, and not to come up on the eyelid itself, just to get kind of everything smudged right in the lashes. So for lashes, we're gonna go ahead and do a little eyelash curl to prep your lashes for some mascara, and then you can use your favorite mascara, which for me right now, and actually has been for a long time, is the Monsieur Big by Lancome. I love Monsieur Big. This mascara is great. It has a nice fluffy applicator to it, and I just really like this style. I don't know, there's something about it that really does well with my lashes. So I'm doing this like blind, so I should probably get a mirror before I stab myself in the eye. Thankfully, Tati put in a mirror. I usually go ahead and do 2 coats because I have very short, very fine lashes that don't curl very much, and it helps to build a second layer. I only do the tops generally. I don't really like to do a lot of the bottom lashes because it helps lift everything up and not drag it down and not outline your eyes in black too much. So I don't usually put a lot of product on the lower lashes, so I don't really want to draw attention to that. I kind of like the lifted sort of open look. Last but not least is a lip product, and I want to do something that's very natural and very clean and just kind of fresh looking. So drugstore product, actually. Look at me, I'm doing so good. I used to be such a Sephora snob, and now I'm getting all this drugstore stuff. So I'm using the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. It's kind of a tinted balm, and this is what it looks like in the packaging, and it's just a very simple tinted kind of lip balm. So it feels very nice on, very hydrating, and I bought this one in the shade Made for Peach because I like peach a lot. I like peach tones, and a little bit more than like a straight pink, but certainly get whatever shade complements you the best. And this is it. This is a fresh, kind of dewy, glowy look for the summer. Not a lot of makeup on. I didn't do a lot of like any powders. I didn't even do really a foundation. I just kind of used that priming kind of serum by Halo. So this is, again, is the thing I think that makes my complexion look the best. Just a very basic tinted primer. Went very simple with eye makeup. this is everything. So I like how it turned out, and now I don't feel so bad when my husband comes home and I don't look like a troll. So that's my gift to him, is I look slightly better. So hopefully this helps you. Let me know if you have any questions below. I'm glad to help. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful start to the summer, and I will talk to you guys again for the next tutorial. Bye guys.